Welcome, one and all, to the K.O.E. Nation for our very special review of the movie Crazy Rich Asians. Tony, have you seen the movie Crazy Rich Asians? It's an incredible drama and comedy about family, a romance. If you have you seen it? Welcome, one and all, to the K.O.E. Nation for this very special mystery review. Folks, I am your King of Extreme Phil, K.O.E., the man of the hour, the man of the power, the man that makes it the podcast cower. You can, of course, find me at K.O.E. Nation on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, and Twitter. And you can also find me and Tony on our new show, Hazard Analysis. Good luck, folks. The algorithm's trying to bury it, but good luck finding it. And we are here for this special review, but I am joined this evening by my indomitable broadcast partner in mystery, the one, the only,
the 16-time Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast champion, not Joe Filter, but still Blendmaster of Ceremonies himself, Tony fucking G, and you can find me at Linktree/Tony the Rod.
So, Tony, we're reviewing a mystery spirit.
Correct. I'm not telling you anything.
A spirit of mystery.
Nothing. No hints. Nothing.
Okay.
All I will tell you is this is, yes, a distillery you have had before, and you have been interested to try this spirit.
Okay, it's a distiller that I've tried before.
That's all I'm revealing.
Oh, come on, but
no.
that's no fun.
No, that's exactly fun. That's why I'm excited for you to guesstimate what this could possibly be. What are you getting on the nose?
Shockingly not rye. Because usually that's what you're throwing down here is rye.
Sometimes. I get... It almost smells like a watered down Coca-Cola with peanuts. Like... It's not the nose I was expecting at all. At all. And I know what this is.
Is this Keeper's Heart?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Wow, that is...
Was this made in America?
I told you, I'm not telling you
You
anything.
just gave me when I said Keeper's Heart, so yeah.
No, because I knew you were going to guess that at some point, because I have one bottle we haven't tried. And I figured that was going to be your first guess.
Yeah, because this is bizarre. Okay. The nose is nice and soft. It's not intrusive. It's very...
I'm going to use the word absent. I want there to be more on this nose.
The nose is confusing.
It is very confusing, yes.
Like, this one's thrown me for the biggest loop. But, well, all right, Sanjiva. Let's see how the palate hits me.
Yep, that's exactly what I expected. Because, spoiler alert, I have tried this.
The back of the tongue almost tells me rye, but that's the only thing. Was this made in the United States?
What do you think?
I don't think it was.
Okay. Let's lean that way then.
Well,
if you're gonna go off of that assumption,
I couldn't. I don't know. That's why I asked if it was Keeper's Heart blend of Irish whiskey and bourbon.
That's all I'm gonna say is it's not Keeper's Heart.
Okay. Okay, I'm afraid you're gonna have to give me another hint here, T.
This is a whiskey.
Tony?
Yeah.
Like an actual one? Like,
it is a whiskey.
Yes, I determined that.
Okay.
I can tell you that it's not a brandy. It's not anything else.
No. It's a whiskey for sure.
What in the Sam hell is this?
What do you think this is? A bourbon?
If it is, it's been a while since I've had bourbon, or bourbon has just changed.
Okay, so you don't think this is a bourbon?
No.
And you don't think it was made in America?
This ain't Scotch, though.
No, it's not Scotch.
Is it an Irish?
It is not an Irish.
Okay, so it was made in the United States then, wasn't it?
It was not.
It was not made in the United States. It's not an Irish. It's not a Scotch. It wasn't made in the States. Okay. Is this Canadian?
It is Canadian.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. There we go. Huh. So, all right. That's why it threw me off, because it's been so long since I've actually been like, hey, Tony, you know what we should drink tonight?
Canadian whiskey.
Canadian whiskey, obviously.
Almost never.
So that's why there was a hint of rye on the back of my palate, but that was it, because every Canadian whiskey has a bit of rye. Okay. It's not some flavor of Crown Royal, is it?
It's not a flavored Crown Royal.
No, I mean, like, is it from the Crown Royal Distillery?
What do you think?
I mean, the nose is very slight. The palate is very approachable and very mainstream. Like, anyone would love this. There's something about it that... Okay, a Canadian whiskey that I wanted to try. Okay, well, I've tried Caribou Crossing. Is this one of the higher level Crown Royal releases?
It is not a higher level Crown Royal.
It's not from Crown Royal.
I didn't say it wasn't from Crown Royal. It is from Crown Royal.
Special Reserve?
It is not Special Reserve.
Is it one of their age statements?
It is not.
Okay, this is getting crazy. It's not just standard plain old Crown, is it?
Not
No, like,
standard plain Crown.
like no, it's better than that. Is it Crown Royal XO?
No.
Goodness gracious, I am having a blank here. So what am I missing on their lineup? Is it their private stock series?
No.
Okay. All right, T. I need the big reveal. What am I drinking here?
Crown Royal Bourbon Mash.
Tony, you're an asshole.
Thank you.
Well, okay, T, we need to hit delete because this can never see the light of day. This video can never. No,
This is perfect. This is exactly what it needed to be.
Oh, goodness gracious. I am so glad I didn't overly compliment this, but yeah, it's Crown Royal. It's got a mainstream palate, okay?
Yes.
But yeah, I was like, I took one taste. This is not bourbon. Was this even made in America? No, it wasn't actually. Like, the whole time I'm just like, this was not made in America. Like, oh my.
That is true, and no, they just copied off America's homework.
This is not bourbon whiskey. They had to put that in big old letters. But this is actually a piece of American liquor law history. Because this bourbon mash, they had to literally put this giant sticker on it. But even then, they had to eventually, they lost a court injunction and they had to quit importing this in the United States. So this is actually a rarity. You allowed me to drink a real whiskey rarity. Now, one time there was a grocery store I saw, they had bottles of these going for $18. So I just picked one up and I still have it like sitting in some...
And now you don't have to open that.
You know...
That's why I acquired this. So you wouldn't have to open
You know,
that.
it's not as bad as I thought it would be.
It's pretty bad. I hate it. I don't like it at all.
But like, no, like Tony, we've tasted. I went back through. We've tasted over 100 bourbons.
Oh yeah,
Well over, and that's just including videos, and that's not including our versus matchups and all that kind of stuff.
I'm not.
At no point did I ever even imply that might be bourbon. No.
No, this is most definitely not.
So
This
Tony,
is 80 proof from the Blenders series. Everything about this, I hated it the first time I had it. It's better than it was then, but not by much. I don't like this.
let's grade this, T.
Yes,
We're gonna grade this on a couple of 5-star scales. For those who don't know, we grade 5 meaning you have to have it before you shuffle off this mortal coil. 0 meaning pass it on by. The K.O.E Nation has advised you well. So we're gonna grade this, Tony, as a Crown Royal release, as a Canadian whiskey. Why not? As a bourbon.
Okay.
That'll be fun. As a whiskey overall, it's shelving. And for those new to the show, the secret 6 question. So Tony, as a Crown Royal release,
1.25.
I'm gonna give it 1.5.
Okay, you're generous.
I'm trying to be. As a Canadian whiskey, trying to be an American whiskey,
2
stars.
2 stars.
I'm gonna give it 1 star.
Okay.
Okay, like it's getting to that. Like as a Canadian whiskey, no.
I've had worse Canadian whiskey.
Like only it. Like okay, the appeal to this is collectors of interesting pieces of legal history. That's it. That's it. Like literally, if you're in the liquor industry and you're a bourbon distiller, you want that just sitting on your shelf as like a trophy. We stopped Crown Royal from making their bunk bourbon. Okay, or bourbon. So yeah, okay, 1 star as a Canadian whiskey for me. All right, as a bourbon, how would you grade this?
0.25.
Generous. I'm gonna give it 0.10.
Okay.
All right. It's basically you should avoid this in that regard. If you're looking for a bourbon, avoid it. Other than that, mix it with Coca-Cola. Okay.
Yep.
Now, as a whiskey, I'll give it 2.5. It's just a middling whiskey.
1.75.
Okay, I was pretty generous then by comparison. Now, it's shelving, Tony.
This is as bottom shelf as it gets.
No, this is, now it's been a while since we've had a poker game, but this is middle of the poker table.
Yeah.
Please, somebody, if anybody want to drink at all, you can have that. Please.
Yeah.
Please clear that out so I don't have to look at it, smell it, have it in my house, or definitely put it on my palate. But yeah, good whiskey otherwise. So.
This is a mixing whiskey.
Now, Tony, the secret 6th question.
Okay.
3rd time's a charm.
Yeah.
Would you seek this bottle when it runs empty?
Not if it was readily available. No, I wouldn't.
No.
No.
Even for $18? No. No.
Absolutely not.
So, folks, as I'm known to say around here, all that being said, that has been this impromptu review of Crown Royal Bourbon Mash. I am your King of Extreme, Phil K.O.E, the man of the hour, the man with the power, the man that makes the other podcast cower, the prince and potentate of the political parlance. Folks, I can't wait to see you back here at the K.O.E Nation. I am signing off and handing it off to my indomitable broadcast partner, the one, the only,
Tony G. Thanks for joining us on this mystery surprise review. Catch you on the next one.